వచ్చిందిలే. వచ్చింది. స్టార్ట్ చేసాను చూడు. ఏ ఓపెన్ చేసి Actually, third class where it is CSS, right? Yeah. How many ways you can write the CSS code? Three ways. One is the one is what? Inline CSS. Second one is the internal CSS and the external CSS, right? Good. Say I'm going to write internal CSS. Internal CSS means under the header tag, you go for what? Style tag here. Let me write the H1 tag here. H1 something like welcome to Satya Tech. So welcome to Satya Tech. We are writing a message. Okay, Satya Tech something like good. Welcome to Satya Tech. We are writing a message. Let me write the inline styles like how to write inline style. Style equal to color colon right here. I'm writing the inline style. Right click and open with live server. Once if you open a live server, we've got the output like in welcome to Satya Tech in what color? Red color, right? Welcome to Satya Tech is coming what color? Red color. Right click and inspect console. Good. So we are writing inline styles. Inline styles means write the style tag. Style color equal to what? Right there. We got the Satya tag. That is called what style here? Inline styles. You write the internal style also. I'm writing H1 element here. Just we write the color column. So just you can write the yeah color color like green. So green is the see red is the inline style. Green is what style? Internal style. Let me go for the external style. Let me write the new file here. Write the new file. So new file is what is here? My styles.css. My styles dot yeah, my styles dot what? CSS. My styles.css and you write the CSS like H1 tag here, the color colon like color colon what? So aqua color I'm writing like that. So here you can see H1 tag. Under the H1 tag we applied what data guys? Under the H1 tag you applied the inline style. You applied the internal style. You applied the external style also. So internal styles are applied, inline styles are applied, internal styles are applied. 3 styles are applied. Then what style is high priority then? On H1 element, you write inline styles written, internal styles written, external styles also written. There was a priority. Is the priority? What is the question? Then the priority goes to what? Inline styles are, internal styles are, external styles are. Yeah, definitely, like the priority goes to inline styles. Priority go to what styles are? Inline styles. Yeah. Priority goes to inline styles, guys. Come to the browser, click on watermark, refresh. We got the like inline styles we got. Assume that I removed inline styles. If I remove inline styles, then priority goes to what styles? What? Internal styles. Go for the like internal styles, right? Yeah, we got the green color. And if you remove the internal styles, then priority goes to what? External style. Then how to link the external styles? Tell me here. To link the external style, we go for what tag here? Link tag. Link tag, you can write what? MyStyles.css. Then you can click on what? Refresh. I think yeah, we got the aquamarine like no Satya tag. So fine. So the priority goes to what? The first priority? Inline style. If there is no inline style, priority goes to internal style. There is no internal style, priority goes to what? External style, right? Yeah. See that order of priority order, like but the first priority guys here, inline style, inline to what styles, internal style, internal to what guys external styles, right? Exactly. See guys here, our CSS styles are targeting the same element, right? We are targeting the same element. What the element here? H1 element. We are targeting what? Same element. What element here? H1 element. If you target the same element, you write the inline styles, internal styles, and what? External styles. The styles are applied based on what? Priority. Based on what? Priority, right? See guys, when the multiple selectors are targeting what? When the tell me guys, when the multiple selectors what are targeting the same element. Targeting the same element. What you can say? Targeting the same element. The styles are applied what? The styles are applied. Tell me, the styles are applied what? Based on the priority. That is called like cascading, guys. So we have the CSS full form is what? Cascading styles. What is the cascading? This is the cascading. So when the multiple selectors are targeting the same element, multiple selectors are targeting the same element. See guys, inline styles are written for the H1, internal styles are for the H1, external styles are for the H1. When the multiple selectors are targeting the same element, the styles are applied based on what priority. What the first priority? Inline. Second priority? Internal. Third priority? The priority of applying the styles is called what the meaning is here? Cascading. That is what cascading, right? They'll ask the question, what is the cascading? Apply the styles based on the priority. If multiple styles are targeting what? Same element, right? Well, that is called cascading, guys. That is what cascading. Good, very good. So guys, now let me write the inline styles are there, internal styles are there. Inline styles and what? Internal style. Definitely what style applied now? Inline is applied or internal applied? Inline is applied. Because inline is have the high priority. Inline is have the high priority, then come to the browser, click on the refresh, we got the welcome to Satya red color. Definitely what styles are applied here? Inline styles are applied. What styles are? Inline styles. Now definitely inline styles are applied, that high priority is there. That's what real time what happened, we written the code in the external files and we written the code in the internal styles as you. External style is what? External style writing separate file. External styles are what? Writing in separate file. We written the code in separate file, which is high standard we need to follow. We written the external styles. The project goes to the maintenance stage. The maintenance means what? Junior developers will check the code and modify some code, right? Modify the view. Then immediately junior developers came and junior developers are writing the inline style. Junior developer, you don't know what is the external style, how to modify, how to open. He just write in what styles? Internal styles. When he written the internal styles, then what happened here? Already senior developer written what code? External styles. That is working good. That is what? Working good. They written what style? External styles last. But junior developer came and junior developer written what style? Internal style. Then the priority goes to what? Internal style. Then what happened? Your like Jatra colors are applied, right? You write some like dark colors, right? Yes or no? Senior developers already written the code external styles. They are the perfect light colors they use it. You are thinking that light colors are not good, then you are making the dark colors. But in real time, light colors are professional actually. What colors are professional? Light colors are professional. That's what guys. Even when a junior developer writing in inline style, definitely junior developer is writing the inline style. Then what applied? Inline applied. What is applied, Amma? Inline applied. Even the junior developer applied the inline style, even though you junior developer written what? Inline style, you don't apply these styles. Even the junior developer written this style, green is the high priority. Green is the high priority. To make the green is a high internal styles are high priority, or external styles are high priority. We need to make what? Definitely, when you write inline style, you are the high priority. But you are the high priority, senior developer high priority. What the code I written, that is a high priority. You don't change it. That's what, guys. Internal styles, you can make it as not important. What important, Amma? Not important. Not important means important. Not important means what? Important. It is important actually. It is important means what? For the H1 tag, if you write the internal inline styles also, that is not applied because I'm making these are the not important. So not important means what? Important. This is important. That's all. Even junior developer written the inline styles are also not applied. Not applied. Applied, not applied. Not applied. Click on the refresh. Now you see the output. What is applied here? Welcome to Satya Tech. Green is applied. You should make here I am going to write the linking the external style. How to link the external style? Go for what? Link tag. Link tag my styles are what? CSS. Then you can go to the aqua here. I will make this one is what? Not important. It means what? Even junior developers written the inline styles, internal styles. That is important. My external styles are important. To make your properties very important, make it is not important. Make it as what? Not important. So guys, now you can come to the file, click on the refresh, we got the aqua. So even though you have the inline is there, internal is there, but inline is applying, internal applying, external applied. External. As per the priority, inline. Inline is not there, internal. Internal is not there, external. But what the purpose of not important property? Why not important is very important because what the important properties like in real time, we will make the not important so that junior developers cannot modify the data. So the purpose not important, guys. It is used to represent the CSS properties. What CSS property is high priority. So very important or what? Just you can write the high priority like that, guys. Okay, that is the not important property. Wait, how many points you done total here? 2 points. One is when we have the inline styles, internal styles, external styles, priority goes to what? Inline. Inline is not there, internal. Internal is not there, external. Applying the styles based on the priority, that is called what? Cascade. Good. Second one is what? When we already have the inline styles, sorry, external styles. When we already have what? External styles. Your senior written the external styles, but immediately you written what styles? Then what styles applied? Senior styles applied, your styles applied. Seniors written the external styles. You written the inline style immediately. Then what is applied? You are applied, but you are important, senior important. Then senior has to make the properties what? Not important. Once he make the not important, even though if you overwrite that style, but your style is coming, a senior style is coming. That is not important property. What property are not important? Nice. Okay, that is one thing, guys. Good. Guys, next one you can see. This is what selector? Green selector, element selector. Dot, this is what selector? Dot, data one something. What selector? Class selector. Dot class one is there. Dot what? Class one is there. And H1 is what selector? This is element selector. And hash, so something like my ID. For example, my ID, open and close. This is what data one is the my class. Then you write the my class. This is for H1 tag. Then you can come to the H1 here. So now we are applying what? Element selector. And you applied what? Class selector. You applied what? ID selector. Element selector, you write the color column red. Color column what? Red. Class selector, you apply the what you can say here, color colon what green. And ID selector, you apply like, color, what you can say here, color equal to white, yellow, something like that. Then what we applied here, H1 is an element selector is there. Previously configuration, inline styles, internal style, external styles. What applied? Inline is applied. Inline is not there, internal is not there, external. Now these are the selectors type. And H1 is the element selector is there, class selector is there. Here let me apply the class selector. And H1 tag what selector? Class selector. Class is what? My class. I am applying ID selector also. ID is what? My ID. So element on the H1 tag, element selector we written. We applied class selector, we applied ID selector. Then what is the color? H1 tag on the H1 tag what selectors we have? H1 tag we have the element selector is there. And we have the class selector is there. And we have the ID selector is there. Then what is applied? On the single element H1 tag, we have the class selector, we have the ID selector, and we have the class selector, ID selector, element selector. Three selectors only. What selector is applied? What selector is applied means, let me run this code. You check the output once. Go for the click on the refresh once. Now see guys, yellow coming. What is coming? Yellow. Yellow coming means by default priority, first priority goes to what? Nice. ID selector it is going. Good. What selector? First priority goes to ID selector. Let me do one thing. We decided first priority, high priority goes to ID selector. I removed ID selector. Then the next priority goes to class selector means what color should be applied? Green should be applied, right? Okay. Come to the file, click on the refresh. Oh, green is applied. Nice. Then second priority goes to class selector. Third priority definitely goes to what? Element selector, right? Exactly. Then what is the third point? Tell me guys here. On the single element, on the single H1 element, we applied. Tell me guys, we applied what? We applied what we applied? We applied element selector. We applied what selector? Element selector. We applied what? Class selector. And we applied what? ID selector. ID selector. What is the first priority guys here? ID. After ID, class selector. After class, element selector, right? If inline internal external is there, priority goes to what? Inline. Next internal. Next external. To make the external is very important. Not important, right? Should make important. Third one is what? We have the element selector applied, class selector applied, ID selector applied. Then what will be executed now? ID first. ID is a high priority. Second one? Class. Third one is the element selector, right? Good. The yesterday class, how many selectors we completed? Any selectors? Three selectors. What are these selectors here? ID selector, class selector, element selector we return. Total how many selectors here? Three selectors. Class, ID, and what? Element selector, right? Good. Okay, today let me write some more selectors. I'll write some selectors like group selector is there. What is selector name? Group. Let me write the H1, H2, H3 guys. We write the H1 tag, H2 tag, and what? H3 tag. How many tags? Three tags. Like group selector means like otherwise H1 tag, P tag, pre tag. I written the three tags like that. Let me go to the file. Let me run this code. Right click on what? I think this live server is not working. Fine. This is called what? H1. This is called what? Para. This is called what? Pre tag. We written like that. Fine. Group selector like I want to apply the H1 tag paragraph is one style, assume. Entire all H1 tags, all paragraphs is one style. Then you can write the H1 comma P, that is called group selector. Just you can write a comma separator, that's all. See, H1 means what? That is called single element selector. Only H1 means what selector? Element selector. Then you can write the comma P means what selector here? Group selector. For this group, then what happened here? Color is like, red, and background color is like, Background color is what? Green, and text alignment you can write, just you can write the center. Now see the output, guys, click on the refresh. Now we got output like that. Then what happened? Group selector means what? For the H1 tag and the paragraph, the group you are writing. Assume that if you write the H1 tag and 3 tag, that group you are making. But like that, you can write multiple groups. It's not a problem. Here I written only 3 tags. That's what here I written only 2, 3. But application we have the multiple. You can group like that. This is what selector, group selector. Group selector means what? Group. That's it. We write the what selector here? Group selector. That's the group selector. Comma separator you can write. That's it. You write the something like H2 comma, H3 comma, and what? H4. Like the group selector, you can apply some data here. What to apply data here? Color colon what? Or write something. Wait, this is what selector? Group selector, right? Good. I'll write one more selector like the star. What selector? Star. Star is like universal selector. See, entire website which follows the same font style. Same font style, different font style. They follow some same standard. Entire website follow the same font, follow the same background. So specific to one page, all entire website. Entire website to follow the rules based, you can go for this is called universal selector. Star is universal selector. Then let me write the color. Color equal to what? Red. Assume. Color equal red means what happened, guys? There is a universal selector. It means what? That is applied for one element. All elements are tables, everything red applied. Star means what? This is what selector? Universal selector. Applied for what? One element. All elements are. All elements. See, even if you write the order list items into 3, something like that. So here, Ratan, Satya, what? Anu. Like anything is what color is applied? Guys, here click on the refresh. Red is applied. There is a universal selector. Universal means what? Specific element, all elements are. Annitiki, the color is what? Red is applied. Annitiki, the background color is like background color is like gray is applied, something like that. Now see, click on the refresh, guys. Now we got the data like that. Entire body is applied, right? That is what selector, universal selector. A universal selector means what? A group selector means that styles are applied. The styles are applied to. The styles are what? Applied to specific. Tell me, specific what? Specific group. Specific group. And here next one is what? Universal selector. What the universal selector? Universal selector means what? The styles are applied to all elements in application. All elements. It is like start with what? Star. A star, when you see, that is called universal selector. Okay, this is applied for the entire website. Entire website. But that's it, guys. How many selectors we done? How many selectors? Yesterday class 3 completed. Today is what? 2 more. One is the group selector. One is what? Group selector. One is the group selector and universal selector. That is like your CSS selectors. We have the inline styles priority, CSS selector, element selector, class selector, and ID selector. We have the class selector and ID selector, universal selector, group selector. We have the next one is what more? Descendant selector. What selector? Descendant selector. Yeah, coming to the descendant selector, guys. What selector? Descendant selector. Yeah, let me take the descendant selector. So the total we completed today 3. Coming to the descendant selector, guys. If for example here we have the div tag, assume. What tag we have? Div. Assume that div is the block level element, which is division of web page, right? Division of what? Web page. We have one div tag. Then tell me, we have one div tag. Div tag contains some paragraph assume. Like this is CSS classes going good. The students are what? The students are what? sleeping properly. Sleeping what? Properly. Okay. Yeah, but they need job in what? They need job in what amount? Software companies. What companies? Software company with high salary with more sleeping. High salary with what? More sleeping and without hard work. Without what? Hard work. Without what? Hard work. Just by sleeping, they want uh, they want job. They want what job, right? Hey, that is my paragraph in the division today. This is like just you can write. This is like a story. This is what is storytelling. That is like storytelling as like that you written the point. Come to the browser, click on the refresh. Now you see guys that is a get a Google it. Right? Good. See what is my question is what is my question? What is my question? See guys, question is like here you write the your favorite hobby is there, right? What is your favorite hobby? What's your favorite hobby? Sleeping, right? Yes. Yeah. Sleeping you take in the span tag. Span tag means what? That is a very important text, right? Individual text. I told you span tag is used to take the individual text. What text, ma? I taken the individual text inside what tag? Span tag. Just you can take the span tag for the sleeping purpose. And again, where the sleeping is there, this is like what? Sleeping is there, span tag here, and this is a span tag. This is also what? Sleeping is there, and I can write what the tag is, span tag, and sleeping is there. Observe carefully the data. Now I want one paragraph, storytelling paragraph is there. There we have the your favorite hobby is the sleeping hobby. But job in what? Software companies, right? Job in where? Software company. Yeah, job in software company. That's what. Okay, fine. See, wherever your favorite hobby is there, you want to make it as a red color. Then tell me how to write a style. One paragraph, big paragraph is there. In the big paragraph, some word is there, sleeping word. That word you are taking the separate tag like a span tag. Individual text, right? To make the individual text, you are making the span tag. Very nice. Now I want red color for the sleeping. Then how? Atla cheyali. How we make that is a red color? That's the question. Got it right? How we make that is what? Red color. చెప్పండి ఎట్లా చేద్దాం how will make this is red color span tag you write the style equal to what span tag you write what style equal to color colon red then immediately you should have the clarity that paragraph 100 times span is there 100 times sleeping is there you write the style equal to color colon red 100 times Amari? Then this is waste, right? Then this is what? Waste. Because 100 spans are there, we will write the every span red down. Who will write that word? Red. Then how to make it? How to make it? How to make it? To make it, we cannot write the element selector, right? If you write the element selector span, observe carefully, color, red. Nice. What selector mark? Span. Span is what selector? Element selector. Element selector, then what happened? Click on the refresh. We got red color. We got what color? Red color. See, style one. You write the all or the style color colon red. But that is a worst work because 100 spans are there, 100 times you will not write the code. That is not good work. Second work you take in the element selector, span is the element selector. Then color equal red is coming for the spans. But this one is also have the problem. What the problem? Tell me. Approval problem. Same problem. Same problem. Span element selector you written, right? Then you are getting output. Then problem ఏంటి Monica? Topic Monica. Problem ఏంటి? Stand up. What is your problem? మీకు అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ స్పాన్ ట్యాగ్ రాసాం, ఎలిమెంట్ సెలెక్టర్ రాసాం. ఎలిమెంట్ సెలెక్టర్ స్పాన్ is applied. Red color is coming or not coming? Coming. Any problem is there? For you, no problem, because you are the Amirpet students, right? What sir is saying, 10 plus 20, 30, 2 2s are 4, so no. Remainder is 2, coefficient is 0, something like that you will get. అంతే కదరా, మీరు ఈసారి ఏం చెప్పినా నేర్చుకుంటారు, మీకెందుకు ఇన్నోసెంట్. ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈస్ దేర్. వాట్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్? Span tag is there, you apply the span tag, element selector you written, then it is applied. Then what is the problem? Next, Vesta. అట్టంటే రాదమ్మా, ఆలోచించాలా. कोई सॉफ्टवेयर जॉब है, रोज क्लास पर जॉब लॉस पर ट्राई करें. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? కోచింగ్ కానీ చావలేస్తానే ఉంటావు, రాత్రి అంతే ఉన్నా డ్యూటీ చేస్తా, వర్క్ ఉందా, జాబ్ ఉందా, నైట్ షిఫ్ట్, మరి వచ్చిన కానీ చాలా చాట్ చేస్తా ఉంటారా, ఏం చేస్తారు నైట్ అంతా? అక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? అక్కడ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం చెప్పండి. ఫైన్. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి ఇక్కడ? Span element selector we written, that spans are coming red color. In problem nice. Good. Sit down. Yeah, what she told is nice idea. Here, see, project contains n number of spans. If you write the code like this, span equal, right? Only this paragraph spans red color coming up. Entire website red is coming up. This paragraph contains span. Storytelling paragraph contains span. And here one more paragraph is there. Then one more paragraph is there. Then what happened here? The spans are coming like, the red color is coming for the only one paragraph or entire website. Entire website. But entire website spans, you require the red color, only the storytelling paragraph span is required. If you write the span equal to red, then the entire website, wherever the spans are there, red apply. But the entire project, I don't want span red. Only this storytelling div. Here only I want red. Here only I want what? Red. See, for example, you take another div. This is what? Tell me, guys. Student telling. Student telling is there. Here also some other paragraph is there. Assume that we have the span tag for the different purpose here. So we have the paragraph opening and paragraph closing. Okay, good. See guys, the class is going good. Okay, class R is what? Nice. But students are what? Students are what? Okay. Students are what, Amma? Okay, good. That's it, guys. Going good like that. Assume that here sari is nice. I taken this sari is nice in what tag here? Span tag. You take the span tag, then what happened here? The span tag. Then here you take the sari is nice, like the tag is what? Span. Take span tag. And even the span tag is applied for yeah. The class is going good. But students are what? Okay. Just for this message, okay is there now? Okay, also I'm putting into the span tag. Then you see the code, guys here. Assume that this is called, I have the pre tag, and this is called what? H2 tag, something like that. And then tell me how many divs we have? How many divs? 2 divs. One is the storytelling div is there. One is the student telling div is there. Now you can come to the file, click on what? Refresh. Now we see that that span here only red coming up, all places red coming up. But here only I want red. Storytelling span is there, right? There I want green. There I want what? Green. Then you can go for the descendant selector, guys. Descendant means what? Descendant means descendant change. Under the div is the main tag. Under the div, paragraph is a child. Descendant means what? Sub chains. Grandfather, father, and child. So div is there. Under the div is what? Paragraph is there. Under the paragraph is there what? Span is there. That's all. Then you write the color equal to red. That's it, guys. Now this is called div, the grandparent. Under the div, paragraph. Under the paragraph, span. Only that div, that paragraph, that span applied. That what? Span red applied. You see, this is red applied. Then here you please apply the sari is nice. This one is a green color. Then how? Under the div. మైదా పిండి ఎవరా మీరంతా చూడండి కొద్దిగా అది ఏం చదువులు చదువులని అండర్ ద div I want this span, right? This span means what? Under the div, under the pre span, that is called descendant selector. You write the point under the div, under the pre, you write the span, that is called descendant selector. You write the, just you can write what? Color equal to, you can write what? Green, right? That's it. I come to refresh, that's all. That is what selector? Descendant selector. Under the div, under the paragraph, under the span, like that you can write the descendant selectors. What selectors are? Descendant selector. Hey, how many selectors did it total here? 3 selectors today. Yesterday class, how many selectors we done? 3. What is yesterday 3? Element selector, class selector applied using class attribute, id selector is applied using id attribute. Next one, group selector is there for the multiple elements. Universal selector is there for all. Descendant selector is there for the descendant element. Descendant means what? Change. Wait, descendant means what? Change. Under the div, under the div, under the paragraph, span tag. Here, under the div, pre tag, span. Pre tag and what? Span, right? Wait, that's it, guys. Yesterday we completed how many selectors? 3. Today how many? 3. Tomorrow I'll complete the 3 more. Total 9 selectors. That's enough. Based on the 9. See guys, CSS, you remember we never write the code for these all styles. Manaki code rasi, you cannot make it as a proper style. Who will give the code? ChatGPT will give them much better than you. Then you copy paste the ChatGPT code. Then you should understand. Okay, this is the element selector. I need to check the element. This is a class selector. I need to check what? Class. I need to check what class, right? Exactly. Then you can go to the ChatGPT guys once. Let me ask. Like yesterday example is there. Let me go for the ChatGPT ask. Give me the good example on element, class, id, selector, make the good style and just make the good styles. Then you place the code, that's it. Oh, he's writing separate styles, guys. You check this code once, and here we have the data like this. Enough. Then here you write the external styles. External styles means what? My styles.css. Then you can see, guys, what the way he given the code like h1 welcome to my website. This is a paragraph styling. All paragraphs look the same, something like that. Then what he's written? Okay, linked tag he's written means you should understand that he written the code in what? A separate file. Then here he given the separate file. At the copy just you can copy that. Come to the external style. Place the code. That's all. Place what? Code, right? That's it. I think he's written the different way he's given the data. Give me single example. Give me the single example using the single example. Ila test cheyandi meer kuda. Give me the single example using what? Class selector, id selector and element selector. Today all of you tried this one. You show me what you tried. Just you can copy this. I'll paste this saying is taking the h1 is what id attribute, div is what attribute? Class attribute, h2 is there, some paragraph is there, main title is there, recipe is there. Okay, this is what a relation is what a style sheet. This is href is what my styles.css. Go for the my styles.css. Here you add the css code. See guys, here he given the first one is what? Paragraph. What he given? What? మౌనిక నువ్వు అయితే అసలు నోరే తెరవట్లేదు అబ్బా. స్పీక్ మాట్లాడాలి. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అంటే జస్ట్ కోడ్ కాపీ పేస్టింగ్ ఎట్లా చేయాలి? ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎలిమెంట్ సెలెక్టర్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏమొచ్చింది? ఈ పీక్ అప్లై చేస్తాను ఎలిమెంట్. దిస్ ఈజ్ అ టేస్టీ అండ్ స్పైసీ రెసిపీ. ఎలిమెంట్ సెలెక్టర్ ఇట్లా ఉంది. ఈ గివెన్ ద ఫాంట్ సైజ్ 18. గివెన్ వాట్ ఫాంట్ సైజ్ ఇస్ 18. చూడండి, ఆడికి రీఫ్రెష్ చేస్తే అంత పద్ధతిగా చెప్తున్నాడు. మీరు ఎంతకంటే బాగా రాస్తారా? బేసిక్ అనుకోండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అటు ఇంకా స్టైల్స్ ఏమంటే వాడేస్తారు. మీరేం చేయాలి? జస్ట్ వీ షుడ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ ద ఫాంట్ సైజ్ అండ్ డిక్రీజ్ ద ఫాంట్ సైజ్, అంతే. ఈ కలర్ చేంజ్ చేసుకుంటూ కూర్చోవాలి, అంతే. కలర్స్ వాటమా చేంజ్ చేస్తే కూర్చోవాలి, అంతే. Recipe card. Okay, this is a class selector. You should check that where the class selector applied. Okay, he applied class selector for the div element. Okay, div element ki class selector apply chesadu. Then padding is there and margin is there. That I will discuss all. You don't think about this internal points because this given by ChatGPT. You should able to do what? Only this class. You should know veg biryani. This is a tasty. I want red color. Then you should know where we should modify. మనకి ఎక్కడ మోడిఫై చేయాలో తెలియాలి, అంతే. ఎక్కడ మోడిఫై చేయాలి? ఈ వెజ్ బిర్యానీ రెడ్ కలర్, ఈ వెజ్ బిర్యానీ దిస్ ఇస్ అ టేస్టీ స్పైసీ, ఇదంతా రెడ్ కలర్ రావాలి. ఫర్ సపోజ్ యూ డిసైడెడ్ లైక్ దట్. వేర్ వి షుడ్ చేంజ్? వేర్ వి షుడ్ చేంజ్? ఎక్కడ చేంజ్ చేయాలి? ఎక్కడ చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే ఇక్కడ 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 చేంజ్ చేయాలి. ఎక్కడ? క్లాస్ సెలెక్టర్లోకి వెళ్ళి, క్లాస్ సెలెక్టర్ నేమ్ ఏంటిది? రెసిపీ కార్డ్. అప్పుడు ఆ రెసిపీ కార్డ్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కలర్ వేసుకెళ్ళి ఒక రెడ్ వేసుకోవాలి, అట్లా. దెన్ యూ కెన్ కమ్ అండ్ రిఫ్రెష్ అండ్ గెట్ రెడ్ కలర్. అంటే వీ షుడ్ నో వేర్ వీ షుడ్ చేంజ్, అంతే. I assume that I want main recipe title, main recipe what? Title. I want green color, assume. Where I need to change? Okay, main recipe title, he applied what attribute? ID. ID attribute means what? Come here. Where is ID attribute? You can check it. Oh, background color is what? Green. Normal color is what? White. Now let me change. This one is what? Green. Background color is what? White. See, background you change to the white, and font color you change to the red. Something like that. అక్కడ change ఎక్కడ change అని తెలియాలి అంతే. Got it right? Good. అడిగి మీరు ఏం చేయాలి, ఇది నచ్చలేదు అనుకోండి మీకు. సో యూ గివ్ దిస్ కోడ్ టు ChatGPT, మళ్ళీ ఇవ్వండి, ఈ కోడ్ ఇచ్చేసేయండి. దెన్ యూ కెన్ గివ్ దిస్ కోడ్ ఆల్సో టు వాట్? ChatGPT. ఆస్క్ ఐ నీడ్ మోర్ స్టైలింగ్. I need what? More styling. More styling, perfect look, something like that. You click on enter. Then he will give what? More styling, perfect data. Yeah. See, you copy this code here. Go for the HTML file. You place the data here. That's it. Button class, view recipe. View recipe is there. That's it. Then you can go for what? I think he applied some data. Fine. Go for the what? CSS style. Now you see, guys. Now what he is writing. Now you see the data, what he is writing. Go for the mystyles.css, you write the code. Now you see, guys, here he is writing, this is what selector? Element selector, body element. This is also what selector? Element selector. This is the ID selector. This is the class selector. This is the class selector. With the hover is there. Hover I will tell you tomorrow class. Fine. This is called what? Class selector. Selector class. That's it. You come to the file and refresh the file. That's easy. It look like. మీకు ఎక్కడ చేంజ్ చేయాలో తెలియాలి అంతే. యూ షుడ్ నాట్ మేక్ దిస్ మచ్ రెస్పాన్సివ్నెస్ అండ్ దీన్ని బట్టి ఏమర్థమైంది, మొత్తం వాళ్ళే ఇస్తారు, మనకేం చేయాలి చూసి ఎక్కడ మోడిఫై చేయాలి, ఏం చేయాలి. ఆ మోడిఫై చేసిందని టీఎల్కి ఎట్లా చెప్పాలంతే. Because the TL said hey, you please change this color under that. When he comes and he said change the background under. Then we should know, okay. Then the tag is there. Okay, this tag, the class name is what? Recipe name. Then you can copy this recipe name. It copy chesi. Then you can go for the styling. Control F for the finding. Because here says we have the 1000 lines of code here. That's what you can go for what? Control S. Find recipe. Click on enter. It is navigating that file. Then you change here, then you can change to the green color like this. Then you can come to the file, you click on the refresh. Apply. Got it right? Good. You do one thing. Today ask the ChatGPT one more time. You ChatGPT and give 2-3 examples you try. Monday show me what examples you tried using ChatGPT. You don't think about internal code. You think about the class selector, ID selector, element selector, all selectors you check it. Inside the selector, what code is there? Keep aside. Got it right? Good. So what selector we done here? Element selector, class selector. First take, see, one example you do, yesterday 3 selectors. One example you do, today 3 selectors. One example you do, combining all selectors. So how many CSS examples should be shown? 3. Not to move to each other. When I ask change the data means you are able to change the values. Ekkada change chestam మీ ఇష్టం. Element selector and what? Class selector, ID selector. ID selector, class, element, ID. We discussed before what? Group selector, descendant selector, universal selector. Universal selector. Using this all, give me some good example. Good example. Perfect styling. Perfect styling in real-time use case. In real-time use case. That's it. If you write the real-time use case perfect styling, guys, then you please observe that. Okay, when you see this line, link tag relationship is what? Style sheet. href equal what? Styles.css. When you see this line, you decided we are using what? Inline styles are internal styles are external styles are. We decided that is what styles are. External styles and decide first. Okay, then you can copy this one, go for HTML page, you place the HTML page like this. I think he written the session tag. You know that these are the tags, right? What is this tags? Tags are header, session, semantic elements. Semantic elements. Header, session, he writing some tags like that. Fine. Let me go for the CSS here. Bottom side, he given the CSS. Come to the CSS and place the CSS here. Here you can write the CSS. A CSS, these are called, comments. You know HTML comment syntax, right? What is HTML comment syntax? What is HTML comment syntax? Yeah, HTML comment syntax is what? Exclamatory symbol, hyphen, hyphen. Close bottom up, hyphen, hyphen, right? That is called son. So, yes or no? Exclamatory hyphen hyphen. No, this is what? Comment, right? Something like that. Exclamatory hyphen hyphen. At last bottom up, hyphen hyphen close. Better. This is the same, like comments in the CSS. Slash star star slash closing. Slash star on what? Star slash. So that's it. This is what selector? Huh? Universal selector. Is it? ID selector. The comments element selector body, paragraph, and class selector. And the hover is the that I'll tell you tomorrow. This is a hover data. Fine. This is what selector, descendant selector. It means what inside the recipe card we have the paragraph. You please check where is the recipe card. This is a recipe card. Inside the recipe card, what is the data here? Paragraph. Inside the recipe card, what data here? Paragraph. Descendant selector. H1, H2 is what? Group selector. This is called what selector? Class selector. Button, right? Yep, that's it. Just you can have the code. You right click on what? Open with the live server. Sorry, I think the live server is not working in the system. And let me go with flow. Click on the refresh. Click on what? Refresh. Styles apply, not applied. Not applied. Apply, not applied. Styles are applied or not applied? Not applied. Why means I think we didn't link properly. Yeah. Our file is a my styles, right? You write the my styles.css. Come to the file and click on what? Refresh. Very simple. That's the data. Actually, project కూడా మీ చదవాలని ఉంటాయి. Yeah, that's it. For how many examples you should check? 3 examples. Example 1 is yesterday 3 selectors, example right. Today 3 selectors, 1 example. Using 6 selectors, 1 example. For how many examples? 3 examples, you write the 3 external styles. How many examples are? 3. But 3 examples change. After that, now you show the 3 examples coming from the ChatGPT. One example is yesterday 3 selectors. One example is the today 3 selectors. One example is the 6 selectors. Number 1. And number 2, check. You write the inline styles, you write the internal styles, you write external styles. Check the priority goes to what? Inline or not. After inline, internal. After internal, external. You check this not important. In not importantly, inline internal styles apply check. And you apply these 3 lines. Motham 3 examples రాయండి ఈ 3 points check. Do it.